right, I'm here with Alexis. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So you're here. How many times have you been to this convention before?
This time.
This is your first time?
Yep, yeah. Actually, Pon got a hold of me and was like, "Oh, do you want to do this convention?" So I've never actually done this one before. So
That's awesome. And what do you think?
well, I mean, so far it's been great. I had a great client today. It's been pretty busy. I like that it's like I would consider this a medium-sized convention. I feel like it's not like overwhelming and it's not like super tiny, but it's very quaint. I like this convention. It's a nice size. It's good. I like it.
That's awesome. And you do a lot of conventions, right?
I do. Yeah, I get around. Yeah.
What's your favorite one you've done?
My favorite convention, I guess, Motor City in Detroit. That's like probably my favorite next to Scranton. In Scranton, Pennsylvania. Those are my two probably favorite conventions.
The contest very short.
So you do a lot of medical tattooing, right?
Yeah, it's a weird thing because I don't think it's like a huge there's not a lot of people that do it, put it that way. And I've been doing medical tattooing since like 2004. I do permanent cosmetics, and then on top of it, I do the medical tattooing, and I do a lot of breast cancer reconstruction patients. But I've been really doing a lot more with the whole trans community. I do a lot of gender conferment post-surgical procedure tattoos. So I've kind of really been branching out and like feeling out like where it's needed and what it's needed for. So I've got my like fingers in everything as far as medical tattooing is concerned.
What is gender conformant?
So when you've got someone who has decided to do surgery to go from either male to female or female to male, the surgery basically it can only do so much. It's just like a reconstruction of any type. The skin is not natural looking. It's like they're trying to create something obviously that wasn't like that to begin with. So tattooing is really important as far as medical procedures go. You wouldn't even think it, but like when there's no pigment in the skin, how do you resolve that? Tattooing. That's what we were not talking about. We were talking about what is it, weren't we? We were talking about what is trans surgery. Sorry, I forgot.
That's really awesome that you do that.
Yeah.
So you do like the nipple reconstructions and all that?
I do nipple reconstruction for women and men who have both suffered from breast cancer and had reconstruction. And then also with the gender conferment surgery, I do their nipples as well because a lot of the times they might want to make their areolas larger or smaller depending on what they're doing. Also with the phalloplasty and vaginoplasties, it's all just putting color where there isn't any. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I enjoy doing it.
That's really awesome. That's like so freaking awesome of you though. Like not many people do that. I actually know somebody that got their nipples tattooed back on and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it really gives them life again.
Yeah. And the nice thing is now versus when I first started doing it, I started doing it in 2004. And I mean, doctors were just like, what do you do? Like, no, we don't need that. We have a nurse who does that. And now it's like, it's cool to see so many tattooers jumping on board with it because it is the only way to create that look, permanently. And it's cool to see these doctors now actually like realizing, oh crap, maybe we should have a professional tattooer come in and do this. So it is awesome like to see where it's going,
That's super awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Absolutely. It was nice talking with you.
Hi, I'm here with Alexandra from Philadelphia.
Hi.
Hi. I just have a few questions for you. So you're a local out of Philadelphia. You do a lot of shows, right?
Yeah, we do. This year we did about 30. Last year we did 20, but we travel around pretty frequently.
That's really awesome. Now, do you tattoo at home, like during the week, and then you go right to shows all the time?
Yeah, we have a private studio in Philadelphia, so we tattoo there. We try to do 2 shows a month. Sometimes it's 3. It's usually at least 1 though. Like every month we leave at least once.
That's awesome. Is that hard having to travel a lot?
If I could take my dogs with me, it'd be easier.
That's awesome. So you have a really cool style. You kind of remind me of like a gothic Beetlejuice, like bubbly, adorable. What type of vibe were you going for? Is that like that?
I mean, we definitely like more of the gothic aesthetic and more of the Halloween-y type stuff because it's still fun and like, I don't know, Halloween's a good holiday. It's fun. It's non-judgmental. It brings out a lot of good in a lot of people. So
I agree. So what is it like being a woman in the tattooing industry? Because I know there's a lot now and it's really, really up and coming. But like, when did you start and how does it feel for you?
So I started apprenticing 10 years ago, and then I graduated my apprenticeship 8 years ago. It's a lot easier for women now than it was then. There weren't a lot of tattooers when I started tattooing. I feel like television kind of helped a lot because I feel like people are more open to getting tattooed by women as opposed to back then. A lot of people thought it was only like a guy's thing. Like even at my first shop, I would book like guys to get tattooed, and they'd be like, "Are you doing it, or is one of the guys doing it?" And I'm like, "I'm not the counter girl." Like,
That's infuriating. All right. Well, how do you feel about this tattoo convention? Have you been to this one before?
this is my third year doing this show. We always have a lot of fun here. It's put on really well. I like that it's like not huge. Like I like that it's a decent size. They're very much like they scan who comes in here. It's all high quality work. It's just a better caliber show.
That's awesome. And what would you say is your favorite convention you've done so far?
The Bay Area convention is my favorite tattoo convention.
Yeah. Is it really big? What's your favorite part?
It's by artists, for artists. It's super small. It's invite only. There's no contest. There's no people from television. There's no entertainment. It's literally just tattooers being tattooers and being better tattooers. Like it's just all art.
That's really cool. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks.
All right, I'm here today with Pon from Queens, New York. Say something.
I'm from Queens, New York, and I'm nice.
Is that nice? All right, so how many years have you been coming to this convention?
I've been coming to this convention since they started it. I come every year. I've missed 1 year because the damn birth of my child. And other than that, yeah, I come every year. I love Addicted to Ink. I love the people who put this on. They're great people. I love the show. It's very intimate, you know, so you get to really talk to people, and people bother you with microphones and stuff like that. It's cool.
Oh, you mean like this?
Could be.
So what is your favorite convention that you do? Because I'm sure that this isn't the only one you've done.
This isn't the only convention I do, but this is one of my favorites because it's local. I don't have to worry about hotels and stuff like that. And like I said, it's really cool people put it on. This is like the most best put together convention I've ever been to. Like you don't need for anything. They always come to you. I just recently did Canada. That one was off the hook. Like I did, it was Oklawana, Canada. I can't even pronounce it, not gonna lie to you. But everyone's pretty good. Like there's a couple conventions I won't do anymore. And that's really sad when like you have to write a convention off. It's like you feel like you left like a part of like it's almost like a Deathly Hollow, like not a Deathly Hollow. What do they call that thing? The Horcrux. It's like a Horcrux. Like you just let it go and that's it.
All right. So I know you were on season 12 of Ink Master. Now, how did you feel about that?
It was definitely the better TV show I've done. Like when I was on To Catch a Predator, it wasn't so good. But it was pretty cool. I would definitely do it again. I loved every second of it. I mean, there was kind of times where like I thought I was gonna have a heart attack from the stress, but they're very good at what they do. Like the production team, like they get you like to really want to kill yourself really well. But other than that, it was great.
Okay, awesome. And did you think that you got a fair deal out of that?
I think I did a lot better than I went into it thinking I was gonna do. And then, like after I thought I was gonna make it like 5 episodes. Then after 5 episodes, like I'll go for 6. After 6, I was up to like 8. I was like, fuck, I could really make it. I got up to episode 14, and I was like, man, I can make it to the end. And then like, damn it, my canvas really like screwed me over. So like, I had a good run, and I'm happy with what I did.
That's really good. Yeah, you made it pretty far.
Farther than I thought. So.
Yeah. So do you think that they portrayed you accurately on the show?
So on the show, it kind of started off a little weird. Like, I came off really harsh. I got comments like sexist and everything like that. The first 2 episodes, like, it's all. A lot of people don't understand. Like, when you take things out of context, it can really fuck you up. So like, they didn't show like other halves of conversations, like the girls fucking with us, and then like me going back at them. So when you remove like the first half of a conversation, it's just me being a dick. And like me saying sexist things, but like it's just ball busting. I'm from New York, But so right away I was like sweating. I was like, oh shit, I'm dead, And then little by little, like they started making me like an anti-hero. Like I started like really turning it around and everything like that. But I really thought that was the end of my career, to be honest. But I'm happy with the way they portrayed me in the end. Like you remember me, and that's what you go on the show for.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for putting this microphone in my face. Can I get back to fucking work now? Shockingly, that's not the first time I've had something long in my face.
Just walk away from that one. Thank you so much.